Wow, a lot has happened since our third quarter video. Hi, I'm Chris Mattson. Stay tuned as I will cover it all in another edition of Nexus Now. Today we are going to cover the updates and new changes on plastic recycling and the bans on single-use plastics in California, an update on PFAS, as well as introduce you to several new manufacturers that have just hired Nexus. In our last edition of Nexus Now, we talked about several California Senate and Assembly bills that were pending on single-use plastics. Here's a quick update on what happened. As you might recall, the California legislature had a ballot measure that was to be voted on in November to ban all disposable food service single-use plastics. Fortunately, it was removed from the ballot, but instead, SB 54 was signed into law. AB 2784 was also vetoed by Governor Gavin Newsom due to its similarities and conflicts with SB 54. Overall, this is good news for restaurants who rely on plastic takeout packaging and for manufacturers who make single-use plastics. I'm sure you've also heard the term PFAS. PFAS is short for perfluoroalkyl, and it is a short-chain chemical that adds a barrier coating to bagasse pulp, paper, paperboard, and corrugated food service packaging products that prevents oils and sugars from penetrating through. However, the state of California has identified PFAS as a chemical that is being added to Prop 65 as a banned additive in all food service products. As a result, manufacturers who have used various grades of PFAS chemicals will no longer be allowed to use this chemical as a barrier coating in their products as of January 1st, 2023. Now I would like to introduce you to 4 new manufacturers that all hired Nexus just recently. The first is Ali Salami. Ali is an Italian food processor who just a few years ago opened up a manufacturing plant in Oceanside, California. They process cured Italian salami, charcuterie meats, and prepackaged snack packs. Next is Unilever's 7th Generation division. The 7th Generation lineup of products consists of environmentally friendly, plant-based cleaning solution products. The third manufacturer who hired us recently is Cut-All Soap. Cut-All makes a full line of liquid and antibacterial foaming soaps with the capability of customizing their soap dispensers with your custom logo. The last new manufacturer that just hired us is a great chemical company called Novolent. Novolent is an innovative chemical manufacturer who makes an EPA-registered 90-day kill chemical that inhibits the growth of microbial bacteria by bonding with any type of food service countertop surface for added barrier protection. As you may be aware, China is experiencing another round of COVID outbreaks that has many of their cities on lockdown. In addition, we have yet to find a vaccine for the RSV outbreak that is impacting young children. Even though it might feel like the world is back to normal, you can never be too safe to provide your customers with the best protection. Please remember to always wear gloves. Clean with hot soapy water first, then sanitize, and lastly, disinfect a food service surface. Most sanitizers and disinfectants also need at least 10 to 15 minutes of a dwell time to effectively kill off all microbial bacteria. Hey, I recently got food poisoning, and let me tell you, it was not fun. You owe it to your customers to give them a clean and sanitary environment. As you can see, Nexus represents a variety of different manufacturers that make professional grade soaps, sanitizers, wipers, general purpose cleaners, and disinfectant products that can improve and enhance your cleaning protocol around your operation. So please contact us today for any of the products discussed in this edition. And thank you for joining me on another edition of Nexus Now.